Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigerian news and now the news in details. Hand Hall Street protest. Come, let's talk. President Buhari tells harsh answers protesters. President Muhammad Buhari has appealed to youth to hand hall protest and focus on engaging government to find answers to their grievances. The president, who spoke at the Mardin National Youth Day celebration on November 1st, which coincided with the African Youth Day celebration, encouraged the youth to rather go for meaningful discussion with government for comprehensive reforms to end all forms of police brutality against Nigerians. Buhari, who was represented by the Minister for the Federal Capital Territory (FCT), Mohammed Bello, told the gathering his administration has heard the face of youth. The president also announced that over 1 million applications had already been received since the Youth Investment Fund portal went live on 12th of October 2020. And according to a statement by the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Publicity, Malam Gabashew, the president added the federal government now wants to hear concrete and practical ideas from the youth while acknowledging their constitutional rights to peaceful protest. You must realize that protests cannot last indefinitely. My government will not lift a hand to stop or suppress you. However, the fact of the matter is that other forces and actors will seek to take over your protest, that they may redirect them in ways you did not intend and perhaps do not agree with. Every successful protest movement the world over has understood that there comes a time when activities must move from the street to the negotiation table. And that time for you has come. Do not be afraid of this reality. You should welcome it. It is important that we all strive to use this moment constructively. Too many people have already sacrificed too dearly. It is our duty to use their fateful situation to move ourselves to a more just and caring society. As youth, you have a nation and a future to build. My government will always be your faithful partner in this essential and patriotic endeavor, he said. Buhari strongly opposed wrongful use and imposition of violent force against innocent, law-abiding persons, particularly young people, and no one who is obeying the law, whether they are in line waiting for a taxi or in a peaceful protest line, should be harassed or brutalized by law enforcement agencies. It is because of my abiding belief in the people's constitutional rights that we moved with dispatch to abolish SARS and to consider other reforms that will enhance the quality of law enforcement and improve the relationship between the police and public, which is a prerequisite in a just society. To halt protest is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of strength and belief in democracy and faith in the innate goodness of our people. They also shows confidence in the ability of our government to work with the people towards a reasonable and practical resolutions to any challenge, he said. Well, so viewers, what is your own take about this? What do you think? The fact is that a lot of things is presently happening in the country, and all this thing that is happening is not a good thing at all to talk about. Many lives are being wasted every time. Many of our youth are dying because of the bad economy that we have in the country. The lives of people are not safe in the country, even especially during this protest. A lot of things happen that is not even good as a country, But may God help us. The reality is that our leaders need to sit down and think about a way forward to make the country a successful country. And that is just the problem. The problem that we have right now is that we all know that our youth are coming out in peaceful protest to express their mind, to tell Nigerian leaders that they are not happy with the whole situations in Nigeria, to tell Nigerian leaders that the youth are suffering, no job, bad road, a lot of things are going on, killings, brutality and all that, threatenings from all our police officers, threatenings from all our soldiers, But it's just so unfortunate that our leaders are just not listening to the cry of Nigerian youth. And that is where the problem lies. Our leaders believe that the youths are not important in the country. Let me say it, the Nigerian citizens are not important in the country, and whereby they are getting it wrong. Without Nigerians, they cannot be where they are. Without Nigerians, the president will not be president today. Without Nigerians, the governors, the House of Senate, the House of Representatives will not be where they are today. But it's just so unfortunate that they believe that we Nigerians, we the citizens, we are not important to them. And that is not how it's supposed to be. That's where the problem lies. Look at the killings. After the shooting and killings of the youth, a lot of things is happening. Look at the protests that happened in Lekki toll gate, After the whole killings, after the shooting and all that, it's just so unfortunate that our leaders, President Muhammadu Buhari, does not deem it fit to come out and address his people. It was later on that he was able to come out. This is to tell us that the president that we have does not have the heart of his people at heart. That is just the reality about it. Let's hear people's opinion. Somebody said, unless otherwise, it is time now for all genuine protesters to negotiate for what the youth are protesting for. As the president has said, all genuine protesters should avail themselves for a round table talk. Nigerian of dream of protesters cannot be achieved in atmosphere of chaos. They said perhaps the killings under the nose of the government, to me it's more or less a sacrifices of human blood, and the same blood taken will continue to knock at their door always. If the leaders does not come back to their senses, if the leaders does not does not realize what they are doing, trust me, the blood of the innocent young ones, the blood of the people that does not even know anything about what is going on in Nigeria, will come back to them. I am telling you the truth. People were saying that let that man that claims to be Buhari come out in an open broad daylight like Trump and other leaders does to address the people, and let them ask him questions. All stolen funds by members of this government should be returned and channeled to common benefit. The killer government must stop mortgaging the destiny of unborn generation through unnecessary debt. The youth should in each of the states feed at the homes of the corrupt politicians. Better still, they should be given the treatment of John Rawlings of Ghana. And they say you all know all this, but why killing our fellow youth as if you don't have children? Your government is too harsh to survive. Apprehend all those around you and stop down is our demand. That's just the reality about it. It's just as if they are wasting the life of people in the country. And it's just as if our leaders does not even have any conscience at all. They don't even have a dying conscience at all. Their conscience is already dead. So viewers, what do you think about this? What is your own take? Kindly drop your comment at the comment section below. For those who subscribe, we want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We'll say God bless you. And if you're yet to do so, kindly press the subscription button below. And also please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will definitely be the first person to watch our latest news anytime, any day. Thank you so much for always being there for us at all time. We appreciate you and will say stay safe at this crucial time. It is very important to you and me. Have a lovely day. Bye.